ever stopped and wondered why it is that we carve and light pumpkins for Halloween? Well, let me tell you a little story. Many years ago back in Ireland, there lived a vile, no-good man who went by the name of Stingy Jack. He was a thief, a drunk, and a cheat.
Hey, what the?
So infamous were Jack's misdeeds that they reached all the way down to the pits of hell, to the devil himself. The devil was amused by the stories of Jack's antics and wanted to personally take his soul down to hell. So one night on one of Jack's many drunken binges, the devil appeared before him. He said, "Jack, you've lived a terrible life of lying and villainy, and for that your soul is mine and you're coming with me." Jack told the devil he'd be happy to go, but you see, he was fresh out of booze and just wanted one more drink at his favorite pub before he was forever damned. The devil wasn't one for granting last wishes, and what did he care whether Jack had another drink or not? So the devil replied,
Okay.
Jack had his last drink, along with many more, but when it came time to pay the bar tab, Jack admitted he didn't have any money, so he suggested to the devil that he turn himself into a coin, and they can use that to pay the barman. Now this was a very strange request. After all, Jack didn't strike the devil as a type of man that would have any misgivings about walking out on a bar tab. He was definitely up to something. So the devil replied,
Okay.
Jack snatched up the coin and put it in his pocket. Now what the devil didn't know was that in Jack's pocket there was a little wooden cross, but it was enough to render the devil powerless. The devil demanded that Jack remove him from his pocket and free him. Jack just sneered, "Only if you promise not to come for my soul for one more year." The devil reluctantly agreed. But exactly 1 year from that night, the devil once again appeared in front of Jack and said, "I'm back, and this time your soul is coming to hell with me, Jack." Jack said if he had to go, he didn't want to go on an empty stomach. You see, Jack claimed he hadn't eaten all day and he wanted to have a full belly before he took the long trip down to hell. He pointed up at a nearby apple tree and asked the devil to climb the tree and pick him an apple before they go. It was an obvious trap, plus Jack had already proven himself to be a slippery liar. So naturally the devil replied,
Okay.
"Oh, come on." So the devil climbed the tree to fetch an apple. But while he wasn't looking, Jack pulled out his pocket knife and started carving crosses in the bark of the tree.
Here you go.
Jack had the devil trapped. Again. He yelled down to Jack to remove the crosses and free him at once. Jack said he would do it, but only if the devil promised to not come back for his soul ever again, so that he would never be taken to hell. He had no other choice, so the devil agreed. Time passed as it does, and eventually Jack died. As all men do. But where was Jack's soul to go? Would heaven take such a scoundrel? Of course not. Having no other choice, Jack went down to hell, hoping that the devil would take him.
Hey.
But the devil had his fill of Jack's lies and barred him from entering hell.
Oh no.
And with that, Jack's spirit was doomed to haunt the earth for all of eternity, stuck forever between life and death. But the devil did do one thing for Jack. He reached into the hottest fires of hell and pulled out one single ember.
Hey.
He threw the ember to Jack. Jack carved up a turnip and placed the ember inside. And he used it as a lantern to light his way through the endless darkness of the afterlife. Jack's story spread throughout Ireland, and it wouldn't be long before folks started carving their own lanterns out of turnips, in hopes to ward away Jack's restless spirit. Jack of the Lantern, they'd say. He's out there, with his light full of hellfire, searching for other lost souls. As time passed by, Jack of the Lantern was just shortened to Jack-o'-lantern. And when their ancestors came to America, they found that pumpkins made for far better carving. So now you know the tale of Stingy Jack and the story of the Jack-o'-lantern. And if you learn one thing from this tale, be it this: if you ever find yourself wandering outside on Halloween night and you see a faint glow in the distance, be wary. It just might be old Stingy Jack. And if you learn two things, the second should be that the devil's an utter twit. I mean, come on, turn yourself into a coin. What is that? He's stupid.